Up next, the Pistons taking on the Spurs. For the Detroit Pistons, they battled the 7th place in the East. Do they have more upside in them? Spurs, Pistons, coming up next. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. C.J. McCollum is out there with Derek White. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Money in at the center position. And for Detroit, Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Pass to Gonzalez. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Cunningham powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Gonzalez. And Ivy pulls it down. Cunningham with the ball. Wiseman in the high post. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. McCollum finds one. First quarter, just over a minute played. And he gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Gonzalez. Detroit with a rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. And I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham against White. Pass to Wiseman. Screen by Wiseman. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Middleton. White finds McCollum. Now Middleton. Here's Gonzalez. Stewart defends. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. And here's Detroit. They trail by 3. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick and roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
Here's Gonzalez. And he banks in the layup. Gonzalez has got 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
They double him with White to the paint. Here's Wiseman. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham. He's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just flat out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Here's Gonzalez. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Sasser. McCollum defends. Pass to Sasser. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look.
Oh!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Inside, here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Sasser. That one's good. This game is all even.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Spurs have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Middleton outside. Pass to Gonzalez. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Gonzalez has got 15.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
San Antonio ends up going with a new group and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Boston, they pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
When I look at San Antonio, they weren't supposed to be this good this far into the season. The question everyone is asking, can they keep it up?
The Spurs have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Westbrook. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how...
Westbrook. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Cunningham. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That one falls.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
James Wiseman just so tantalizing. You see that 7-foot frame, those long arms, a rare combo guy out there. It's going to be great to watch him grow.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, B.A. He's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. San Antonio leading. Now Westbrook. And a nice finish on the layup. Westbrook's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Westbrook comes with a double. Pass to Stewart. There's the 3. That one is off. Now here's Westbrook. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Cunningham. Joe grabs the miss.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at defense.
So for the Pistons, Fontecchio's checked in for Stewart, and it's Grimes in for Thompson. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Beverly comes in for Westbrook. That one misses. The Pistons trailing. Here's Sasser. Cash money from 16 feet away. Sasser's got 5.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Wembanyama, pass to Beverly. Back to Wembanyama. Good work defensively by Wiseman. The Pistons have got 8 of 15 shots to go. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. On the take, and they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Cunningham looking it over. The three-pointer off the mark.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Grimes. Off target with the three. Now here's Wembanyama, guarded closely. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Wiseman. Hey, from beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. 10 points for him.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The drive by Wembanyama gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. A minute 4 left in the first. Pass to Sasser. Here's Fontecchio. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
They double him with Beverly. Now here's Wiseman. Cunningham up top. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham, right side. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. We've got Mike Muscala, and it's Cunningham in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Gonzalez, and that one is stuffed right through.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Sasser. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Melton against Cunningham. Pass to Fontecchio. Launches it. That falls. Nice speed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Gonzalez. And the layup falls. Gonzalez has got 21.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cunningham against Melton from 17. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
See the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Plumlee's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by Muscala. And that one's good. Middleton.
Not much else the D can do against something like that. Chris Middleton's so fast in getting that shot off.
Here's the pick. And here's Cunningham outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Now here's Beverly. Got it.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Sasser. Beverly defending. The 3. Rebound by Middleton. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And it's good. 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 12.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Cunningham finds Muscala. Melton. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist of the game now. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Muscala, and it's Thompson in for Grimes. McCollum, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Spurs. They've got a 9-point lead. Here he goes. It's good. McCollum's got his first basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
And you look at what C.J. McCollum brings to the table. A skilled marksman and a calming presence in the locker room.
Well, what do you expect from the president of the Players Association? I mean, he's got to be regal, he's got to be refined, and he's super polished on and off the floor. Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then C.J. getting slick.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Stewart, a screen on Melton. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham. It's good on the putback.
Good to see Cunningham getting in and hustling like that on the glass.
The Spurs have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. McCollum with it, guarded by Stewart. McCollum's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. And the layup is good off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
And finished off by Stewart.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's McCollum. A 32-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Detroit is shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Doubled by McCollum. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
McCollum's shot is off.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Sasser. Cunningham on the wing. Lets it go from deep. A 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's McCollum. Drops in the layup for 2. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Detroit calls timeout. Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at McCollum. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in, because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Stewart hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Stewart. Here's Sasser. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
19-footer. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
The Spurs shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Shoots from the line, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on James Wiseman.
At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Osman passes to Wembanyama. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Cunningham. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you. Who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Ivy. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Cunningham against Wembanyama. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Lets a 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
Westbrook. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And the second free throw is good. Detroit shooting about 47%. A nice number. Down low. And finished off by Stewart.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to White. Here's Osman. Now here's Šarić. Now here's White. Ivy defends. Fires. High post. White can't hit. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Wembanyama. Uneasy two on the layup. Wembanyama's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Cunningham. Deflected. And they get it back. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're shooting lights out. Very aggressive, just humming along. Like one of those 10,000 cars Shaq has.
Come on, Kenny. I only got like 500-600 cars.
That's why they call him Shaq Diesel. And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they have a big advantage coming in. They're clearly better when you match up the rosters. But this is why we play the game.
Listen, it's obvious. Obvious is boring. I'm picking the upset.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Cedi Osman out there with Dario Šarić. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Money in at the 5 spot. Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And here is Thompson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio on D. To the left side wing. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 17.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And that one good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Spurs. To the inside. White with the steal. The drive by Westbrook, and he makes it. He's got 7.
You know it's coming, still can't stop it.
Cunningham against Westbrook. Thompson outside. With the 10-footer. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gonzalez. Give him 23. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gonzalez has got 25 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
There's the drive, and Gonzalez gets it to go.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. So both teams making some changes here. And check it out, the rookie leaders in steals over the last month. You look at Thompson, better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Sasser. McCollum defends. And here's Ivy from the arc. And no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Gonzalez. The shot from the low post is good. Gonzalez has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Alec. Graham, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Drives to the hoop, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Shoots from the elbow, and again, the Pistons missing. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Gonzalez, and there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Detroit is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. On the wing, Thompson for 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Detroit calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Wiseman. He's got 14. Stewart, left side. Back to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on Cade Cunningham's injury. Allie, any news?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. For a team that had a playoff run in their sights, this is a serious blow. But we'll see if they can maintain their momentum. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Now here's Wiseman. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Sasser's got 11 points.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Here's McCollum, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on. TJ McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Melton, he's checked in for Joe.
Number 8, DET, Melton.
So it's Detroit now. Pass to Thompson. Now Ivy. Melton covers. And stolen by Melton. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. With the floater. And a nice layup by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the Spurs with possession here. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Middleton finds Melton. Back to McCollum. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Inside. Here's Wiseman. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 18 points for him.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's McCollum. The Pistons clear it. Here's Sasser. He's got 11. Ivy, right side. Banked it in off the glass. Ivy's got 5 now.
He does a lot of damage inside with that quickness and athleticism. Ivy's too agile for low post defenders to react.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Middleton. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Melton. That one off the back iron and out.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a second foul of the game. Fontecchio's check. In for Wiseman.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, number 19, Simone Fontecchio.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
To the paint. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Melton. 16 points for him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Thompson right side. Takes the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's McCollum. Sasser with a rebound. Sasser's got 4 rebounds now. Ivy outside. Pass to Sasser. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Sasser's got 14.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And that one's good. Melton.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Ivy passes to Stewart. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the 2 guard. Spot.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Kate Cunningham, and it's Fontecchio in at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Cunningham missing. Well, the Spurs shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Pass to Šarić. Back to Wembanyama. and he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 26 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
They double him with Beverly. Here's Grimes. Soft touch off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, that one's good. 28 points for him.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Sasser. Beverly defending. Pass to Grimes. Here's Fontecchio. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 8. Here in this quarter. Cunningham against White. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Cunningham passes to Muscala. No good from outside. The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And you look at how screens are set in.
All legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Muscala, screen on White. Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled. While in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No debate there. He got hammered.
For your Pistons, Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Pistons making a change here. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Cunningham. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Wembanyama, and he knocks down the 10. Footer. Wembanyama's got 14 points here in the second half.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
And here's Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by Cunningham. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Basket's good. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cunningham passes to Flynn. Here's Fontecchio. Fires the three. The rebound by Osman.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, and stay active.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Thompson comes in for Grimes. And Ivy subbed in for Flynn. And the Spurs making a change here. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's another one falls. Amazing.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down this year.
And with all these 40-point performances, he is close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
And that would tie him with his heiress, Michael Jordan, who did it an incredible 37 times back in 1987.
Stewart finds Ivy. Stolen. Only one man back on D. High arcing shot. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from down. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Ivy. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Stewart. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. Now here's Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. San Antonio with a rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
To the middle. Here's Gonzalez. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Ivy outside. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Wiseman missing. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gonzalez has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. Lays it up and banks it in. Gonzalez has got 49 in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Spurs shooting has been incredible, 72%. Pass to Sohan. Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Wiseman. Oh, another one falls! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Ivy. San Antonio with a rebound. Gonzalez has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Gonzalez. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Money.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shoots from the baseline. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just how dangerous is he going to be throughout his career down there on the offensive glass?
Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's a screen. Thompson passes to Cunningham. It's stolen by Beverly. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Gonzalez. Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Wiseman. Cunningham against Beverly. And too long on the shot. Here's Gonzalez. Takes a 3. And that one falls.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.